Hey guys, I hope you had a good Sunday school class. I wanted to tell you about something that I did in college as we're kind of talking about this idea of praying and fasting, especially leading up to Lent. And a lot of times people give up something for Lent. You've probably heard of that before. Maybe they'll give up chocolate, or they'll give up, I don't know, Netflix or Facebook or whatever. But I wanted to tell you about an experience that I had in college. One of my professors, he's actually a doctor, so Dr. Hall was his name. He taught a theology class, and it went over the course of the spring semester. And one of the things that he did, and I'll never forget it because it kind of changed my life a little bit. One of the things that we did is he challenged us to what he called a media fast. And when he first said that, we had no idea what to expect, really, but then he kind of explained how it went. And his version is a lot longer than what I would like to challenge you to, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. Essentially, and you got extra credit if you did this, it was all the honor system, because there's no way he would actually know if you did, but we turned in journal entries as, you know, as the fast went on. But essentially, what he challenged us to was 6 weeks of no media, except for what we had to use for homework or email or whatever. But essentially, the challenge was to spend 6 weeks with no technology or media in our everyday lives. So we were allowed to use our computers for homework. I think we had like 15 minutes of email every day, and whatever internet we needed for any kind of homework for any of our classes, but that was it. And the other rules were no cell phones. I think you got like 10 minutes of phone call a day, but no texting, no social media, no Facebook, no none of that, no internet, no TV, and get this, no music. It was a total media fast. And at first I was like, there's no way, why would I ever do that? And then extra credit is alluring in and of itself, so we tried it. Mitch did it too, and a couple of our friends did it. And by the end of the 6 weeks, and we thought, you know what, if we're gonna do this, sure, we can lie, but like, why? If we're gonna do it and say we're gonna do it, let's just do it and try it. So we did it, and for 6 weeks we spent more time talking, playing games, being outside, getting to know each other as a friend group. And the biggest thing that happened was that for those 6 weeks, all of the distractions that I had always put in front of spending time with God disappeared, because I didn't have the option anymore. And by the end of the 6 weeks, I remember turning on my radio in the car for the first time, and it was like, what is this music? I've been so used to just sitting in the car in silence. And I realized that it really had an impact on me, on the importance of fasting in a different way. So a lot of times we talk about fasting as fasting with food, and you don't eat, and you did that this morning, maybe with the snacks at Sunday school, but fasting can be all different kinds of things. And I learned that the act of fasting is sometimes just to remove the distractions that can come between us and God. So I wanted to put our own media fast challenge out to you. You're going to think I'm crazy, and you can choose to do it, you can choose to not do it. I'm not going to know. You're not getting any extra credit for me or in anything. But some of you have been asking, I really want to go deeper in my faith. I really want to try something that's going to challenge me. Some of you have even been asking me, can we do the 30-hour famine, which is essentially a fast? So here's your chance. We're not going to do it for 6 weeks, because that would be ridiculous. But my challenge to you is, will you think about, maybe pray about, doing the media fast for 1 week? So what this would look like is, for the next week till Sunday morning, you will use your computer only for homework, only email for what you need, 10-minute phone call time a day, and that's it. And you're probably laughing, you're all rolling your eyes, I know that. If you don't do it, it's okay. For those of you who choose to, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for what 1 week without something that you're really used to having is going to do for you, how your perspective is going to change. Something that I found is I had to get really creative with the way I spent my time, because I was so used to being on my phone, and every spare like non-busy minute I was on my phone checking Instagram, checking Facebook, whatever. I was just filling time with all of these kinds of distractions, and I'd be really curious to see how after a week how you learn about how you've been filling your time. Yes, this will mean your Snapchat streaks will be lost. Yes, it will mean that you won't be connected all the time. Yes, it will mean quiet moments with no music. That was the hardest part for me. Yes, it might mean having to leave the family room if everyone else is watching a TV show and you're attempting to do the fast. Yes, it will be a lot of sacrifices, but in this time of Lent, the point of Lent is to look forward to how Jesus sacrificed for us. And Jesus gave up Snapchat for you. He gave up Instagram and Facebook. He gave up friends. He gave up family. He gave a lot of things because he loved you so much. And I'm not going to guilt you into anything. I'm not trying to compare us to Jesus, because we're just not. And it will be a challenge if you choose to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. But I think you'll really find that in a week, you at least learn something about yourself and maybe something about God too. If the media fast, the total media fast for a week sounds awful and something that like you're just not going to even attempt, maybe abbreviate it. Maybe make it something that you want to try. Maybe the thing that you fast from for a week is all of your social media accounts. Maybe it's Netflix. Choose how you want to do it. Maybe you do a full weekend or one full day of everything. I just want to see how this goes. All of you might do it. None of you might do it. One of you might do it. It's okay. Either way, it's up to you, and I'm excited to see how this goes for you. Bye.